So we're going to go from the Tesla idea of the city to another. I just want to show the other side of the protests, the other side of, belief, because we talk about the truckers a lot. And I think everybody realizes, if you've listened to the channel, that I side with them in this one. Sometimes I think, I don't know the exact laws, but breaking the laws, whenever a government violates your constitutional rights, then anything can happen. And they put themselves at risk. That doesn't mean they're not at risk. They put themselves at a lot of risk, them and their families. But here's a different type of protest. UNR students, they staged a protest. I mean, this is University of Nevada, Reno. They staged a protest to walk out on campus. They did a little walkout. Why did they do that? UNR students and some faculty walked out Monday to protest the end of the Nevada mask mandate. They walked out not to protest having to be muzzled. They walked out because they want to be muzzled. Not just that, they want everyone else to be muzzled. That's what they walked out for. About 50 students walked out. They marched from the north end of the campus. I just want to show the other side. I mean, this is graduate student level stuff here.
Go Pack! Step back! Our health is under attack! We are here today to organize a protest to reinstate the mask mandate. This started on Thursday after Governor Sisolak dropped the mask mandate statewide, and shortly after President Sandoval dropped the mask mandate for UNR. We are out here to make our voices heard and to try and show UNR and NC in general that we care about reinstating the mask mandate. I feel honestly incredibly unsafe. We wear masks to protect ourselves and also to protect others. There's very good statistics that show that if you have an active COVID case and you are wearing a mask, you are protecting it spreading to other people. There are all these people now on campus who are not wearing masks who could possibly be spreading COVID, and that is, additionally confounded by the fact that we took away our vaccination requirement. So I have no idea of knowing how many of my students, how many of my peers, how many people walking past me are unvaccinated and spreading COVID at a much higher rate, putting me and again all of my community at risk. President Sandoval, please listen to us. There is a huge population of your university who feels unsafe. Please help us.
Where's our safety? Where's our safety?
I was flabbergasted that after being told over and over that the university and the Nevada system of higher education was going to follow the public health directives, the experts, and the CDC guidelines, that suddenly, apparently based on political considerations, we just removed the mask mandate with no warning. See here, I have my mask on. I will be wearing my mask as long as there's community spread.
Okay, we have no problem with that, bro. Go ahead and wear it. There's no problem. And yeah, you're right. Politics did play a role. Politics played the role that the Democratic establishment that you support, they had to roll back because people don't want this. So if they want to start a movement and they gain ground, you have to listen to them. Right now, it doesn't look like they have ground to me. And the energy wasn't exactly, I don't know. It wasn't exactly the type of energy that garners respect to me for a protest. They have garnered about 1,700 signatures online. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, if they want to, they can do the whole, I think there was something on there where you can do a pantyhose and do your N95s. And I just wish that they would be happy doing that and getting the procedure and not worrying about anybody else. This is a situation where Democrats playing the long game again. They have children, young children, people in universities. They have them pretty much on their side. They have them pretty much wrapped up. I'd be curious to hear what they said about this.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is. And
all the time, should we be double masking? The CDC makes recommendations based on data that they accumulate because it's a science-based organization. Right now, they are looking at these different options of mask wearing. In the meantime, as I often get asked, should you be wearing 2 masks or 1 mask? And I say, there's no recommendation. However, there are many people who take the common sense approach. If you're talking about a physical barrier, and as the CDC recommends, you want at least 2 layers within the mask as a physical barrier, and you feel maybe more of a physical barrier would be better, there's nothing wrong with people wearing 2 masks. I often myself wear 2 masks. Can we make a general recommendation that doesn't have scientific basis yet? No. But when the science comes along and tells us that it is better or not, then you will see a recommendation being made by the CDC.